Alright, so here we are. Lower portions of the new Londo ruins. This leads to the Valley of the Drakes right out there, so you can make a note of that. And ooh, ouch. Where the hell did you come from? Where the hell did you come? Be disgusting. Let's get a backstab in there. There we go. It's gonna take him out in, I think, one hit? No, almost one hit. Oh, never mind. He's still, yeah. So we need 2 more hits on top of a backstab. That's not bad. I can deal with that logic right there. So anyway, let's kind of just explore this area. We can't go up there. So let's go over here. We're gonna run into all kinds of interesting things down here. This, like I said, this area is not bad. It's not a bad area by any means. It's just, I don't know, it can be really, really gay sometimes. Really annoying. I don't mean gay in like a derogatory way towards gays. I just, I don't know. I'm used to calling things gay when they're not particularly what I wanted. I don't know. Large silver proud knight. Of course, there's gonna be a guy right there. I had a feeling there would be. Let's get a backstab in, and there's a foggy door. Cool. A couple more attacks in on him. That attack he was about to do does really... It does a ton of damage. It's called, like, Death Hand or something. I don't think we want to go in there yet. Or do we? I'm really questioning what we want to do right now. I'm not going to go through that because I don't remember if that... I think it takes us to the boss. We're not ready to go there yet. I want to be fully stocked. I haven't even equipped the ring yet. I want to go into human form because I think you can get a summon for it. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But can we... Please... Oh, maybe we do have to go through it. Yeah, okay. We'll go through it. We'll go through it. I am going to equip the Abyss Ring, or the Ring of Abyss Walking first, though, just in case. And then we'll have to finish up this area after I take out the boss. I'll probably die because I'm not totally ready, but we'll see how I do. Make sure you don't take off the Ring of Favor and Protection. Okay, yeah, so it just leads us to another area. Okay, thank God. I'm trying to remember. I feel like they wouldn't set us up with a boss that early, but at the same time, I don't know. I just want to make sure. Because I can't, like, I don't know. Recording this game's kind of difficult. Ow. Well, that did a lot of damage. Whatever that... Oh, yeah, it's... Oh, God. There's too many of these guys. I did not mean to use that. No! Alright, I need to take out this one. Oh shit, that guy's behind me. Oh God. Alright, that does okay damage. Oh my God. I don't even know what killed me. What killed me? Ugh. Alright, I'm just gonna edit this part. Okay, so we are roughly back to where we were. I'm healing up real quick. I took the Valley of the Drakes route because it pretty much leads us right to where we need to be. And I mean, all you have to do is run past the Drakes. It can be a little tricky though. If you get far enough into the new Londo ruins, though, the Drakes will stop following you. No! I thought I could stagger him. Oh my God. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, I'm slow. He slowed me down. Slowed me down. Oh, and I'm like poisoned or something. I don't know. I gotta get out of there though. Oh, wow, that isn't doing shit. Oh God, I'm gonna die. Nope. All right, I'm good. Let's take care of this fucking thing. So it goes about half his health and like 10 attacks or something. I don't know if this thing like explodes or whatever when you kill it. I'm gonna get away though just in case it does. No, okay, cool. Kind of explodes into a flash of light. That's not what I necessarily meant though. Alright, backstab, nice. Damn, I couldn't get him with one two-handed attack. Ugh, this is not boding well for us. Okay, well, that's cool that we cleared out this area of enemies, so that's good. Out of healing spells, I think I'll just use a potion then. Or an Estus flask, to be politically correct. Yeah, we'll go down there in a minute. Still exploring this room, because there's a nice item up there that we need to grab. I'm sure we would all like to grab that item. Whoa. Oh god. He's about to use that move too on me. What was that? Is it something in here? What did that? Who shot that ball of light at me? Or ball of energy, whatever. Ooh. Nice humanity sitting there. And, oh yeah, this'll lead us, that'll lead us right back up to the top where those ghosts were, where that first contraption was, that we couldn't quite find. So, no ladders. I guess we gotta get up there using an alternate route. Looks like. So, let's just go ahead and do that. We'll head in here, fight a few more dark wraiths on our journey. I know they're around here somewhere. Come on, where are they? Were they just hanging out down here when the water was everywhere, like all flooded? They just didn't care. Just didn't give a shit. They're just like, yeah, we can breathe underwater, man. Underwater wraiths. That's what they should call us. I don't know. Oh, he would try and get me on like a small ledge like situation. That's okay though, because I got the backstab off. So let's see if I. Yes, I did. Kicked him right into the water. Beautiful. Be quite a bit of XP for these guys. Not gonna lie. Large soul of a proud knight. I'll take that. And do we want to go? We do want to go across there. There's a guy though. How do they expect us to do that? By going over here? Nope. Oh, I probably... That would make a lot of sense. I'm Brian. Oh, shit. Oh, wow, I got really wobbly on that chest. Or on that little bridge. That was... Woo! That was a close one. Close one, guys. But no cigar. I lived. Heal up and go ahead and grab what's in that chest. Wonder if it's going to be anything good. I think it's just a Titanite shard or something stupid. I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, Titanite chunk. Well, it's cool. I mean, you need those to level up armor and items and stuff, and that's a pretty decent one. There's only one grade higher than that, and that's a Titanite slab, so... I don't know. I think we're doing alright. Let's grab, let's crack red eye orbs in this well over here. See what's over here real quick. Oh, another one of these clowns. I think I'm gonna go back and grab that item. Ah, I missed it. Alright, there we go. He's like, I'm gonna put a shield up, and I'm like, I don't care, man. There we go. Now I get him with a plunging attack when it's not needed. All he has is one hit left, but yeah, before we traverse down there, let's go ahead and head over here. Grab this item. I wonder if this is... Nope. Large soul of a proud knight. This leads to the boss fight, doesn't it? I think that's what leads to the boss fight. Okay, cool. I drew out some dark wraiths and stiff. Get the backstab. These guys aren't too difficult. I thought they were going to be a lot harder to get the backstab off on, but they're honestly not that bad. Pulled off pretty well. So just a heads up for that. Go over here. Up here. Grab. Is this a... Nope. Damn. All these large souls of a proud knight. Oh. And there's ghosts. Alright. Come on, I'm just trying to use my transient curse, guys. I'm just trying to kill you, that's all. Help me out here. Help me out here. Alright, but now we can take out these guys with ease. Where'd they go? Did they follow me? Those bastards follow me. Maybe they just went away. They were like, oh, I don't care. Or maybe they fell. Maybe, did I get souls? Like, did I get souls? Did they fall into the water? Maybe that happened. I don't know, man. This is too much. Too much for me right now. Alright, so this definitely leads to the boss, if I remember correctly. Ooh, okay, there's everyone. Hello. Whole family's here. Let's go ahead and bring him down here. Try and take him out while the ghosts make their way over. There we go, got him, nice. Or the ghosts just aren't going to follow me and I can take this guy out all alone. Cool. I'll take it. I will take it. Oh, this thing. There we go, some two-handed attacks to take it out pretty quick, looks like. Oh, it's those exploding, those skulls, or whatever. That's what that explosion was. Makes a lot of sense now. I get it. I get it now. Ugh. Wow. Picking up a lot of souls, though, right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just let him blow up. So I don't want to deal with that. Heal up too. I'm getting at half health. I don't like being at half health. It's scary. Make sure you're not a mimic. In the second game, you can break chests if you attack him too much. Ooh, Titanite chunk. Well, how nice. How nice of you. Guess we'll head into here. There's the boss fight. That's the boss fight right there, by the way. In case you didn't know, that is the boss fight. I recognize it now. Coolio. I don't... Especially if I have to fight these guys. I don't think I'm gonna be well, or like I only have 7 potions. I have all these souls that I kind of want to spend. Level up like twice, maybe. Something like that. I don't know. Wish I could teleport. Where the flip is that ember at? Is what I want to know. I want to get that ember. Alright, well, let's try and figure out an expedient way to get to the boss. For future reference, that is. Is there something I'm missing over here? I mean, I'll cut to the where I enter the boss fight at once I find this ember. Just want to find that on camera for you. So you can use that knowledge against me. Can I go down there in that water? It looks like I might. Not like immediately, but like over there. Nah, not gonna test it. I don't want to test it. That leads to a dead end. Looks like I could do it though. No, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, it's so tempting, but I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Oh my god. What the fuck? How the fuck? So I'll just drop down here then. See if I can figure it out from there. So that takes me right to the Valley of the Drakes. Got that part down. Let's run around here. Oh, I remember this area. This just takes me right over here. Well, now I know how to get there nice and quick, so that's cool. I know how to get to the boss fight. Boss fight. We still didn't get that. I think we have to drop down from up top somewhere. Oh, there's a ghost up there. It's ready to come through the walls. I was like, what is that? Alright, well now we're in a whole other area. That really be it? It's the Drakes. That just leads us up there. Okay, so yeah, I'm backtracking and I don't need to. When I don't need to. That is one thing that pisses me off about games sometimes, is backtracking. Unnecessary backtracking. Like when it's a lot. I'm just like, come on, game. Could have done better. You could have done better than this. Is there seriously like no other doorway in here? I thought there was. All these little shacks. Well, there's this one over here. Oh yeah, it takes us to this. Okay, well you know what? Let's ride it to the top. Pretty sure there's gonna be ghosts up there, so I'm gonna go ahead and transient curse. Yep, called it. Of course, why wouldn't there be? Why wouldn't there be ghosts? Let me kill all these guys once again. Real quick. So we can figure out where the hell we are and what we're doing. I thought maybe there's a hidden wall or something. I don't know. Still haven't made it over there. How the fuck? Maybe. Do we need to beat the boss? That wouldn't make sense. No, it's ridiculous. We don't need to beat the boss. For that. Let's just check this area out a little bit more. Forgot about this dude. Hanging out in the wall. Like a cool guy. Alright. I don't know. Looks like we might have to do some dropping down. I wonder if actually is that area accessed through another area, like a shortcut from another area maybe. We're up here now, so that's how you get. Yeah, I wonder if I have to drop down. That just goes up. See, I didn't even like touch this area at all. I mean, I went over here and stuff, but I wasn't like. Woo. All right, yeah. You know what? Let's try dropping down over there on that side. See if we can get this bad boy. Get these bad boys. And then I'm gonna heal up and then take care of this boss fight once and for all. I don't know if I can drop down right here without dying. There's gotta be a way. I'm missing something. I am missing something. And I don't think it'd be a hidden wall or anything. Ooh, she dropped something. Cool. Transient curses, not really what I care about, but thank you, nonetheless. Can I just drop down? Oh god. Alright, cool. Yeah, alright, so this should show us the way that you get down here then, if that's the case. I'll figure it out via that route. Alright, nothing over there. Let's go grab this chest real quick. Make sure it's not a mimic. I didn't think it was, but just in case. Very large ember. There it is. Okay. No wonder there's a bitch to find. Jesus. It's all the way over there. Okay, let's circle around here. And nothing there. So we're going to have to go this way. Should take us all the way to the end. I guess you just have to drop down. That's what it's kind of looking like, you know? Strong evidence supporting just dropping down to grab these items, because I'm not seeing any hallways or anything. But, I don't know. Oh, here we go. There's one. Alright, let me grab this item, and then I'll see where that leads us to. That takes us out to. Soul of a Brave Warrior. Okay, so that's going to be a decent amount of souls. I am going to see where this takes us, and then I'm going to homeward bone my way out of here. Oh, really? So I saw this one, but I didn't see the other one. Okay. That's retarded. Anyway, alright, I'm going to homeward bone my way out of here. I'm going to go ahead and rest up at the bonfire, maybe use a humanity to see if I can summon someone for this fight. I don't think so, but we'll see. and I'll meet you back right in front of the boss. So, see you in a minute. Alright, so, here's the deal. First of all, there's a guy over here to the right that I killed before I started recording this part, so don't be alarmed by him. And over there, on the right of this, like, I don't know, pillar, column, whatever, there's going to be the summoning sign for the Witch Beatrice. And if you remember, she helped us during the boss fight with the Moonlight Butterfly. And if you summoned her during that boss fight, you'll be able to summon her for this one. If you didn't, then you probably, I don't think you can. I think you're shit out of luck. But we're going to go ahead and go through this fog door right here. I'm actually doing this post-recording, or post-narration of the recording. As we go through that fog door, you're going to want to take out this ghost because it can really complicate things with Witch Beatrice. She'll attack it and get really annoying and like fall off the edge sometimes and, I don't know, lose a ton of health and stuff. But afterwards, we're going to go down this winding staircase. And before you get to the bottom of the winding staircase, which I'm about to do here shortly, you're going to want to equip the Covenant of Artorias ring. It's going to take up a ring slot, which really blows, but at the same time, you're going to be able to fight the boss. So anyway, I just want to go ahead and state that I had a lot of trouble with this boss fight, and I'm not sure why. I do think that you're supposed to do the new Londo ruins a little bit later on. I think the catacombs are the easiest, and then the demon ruins, and then new Londo, and then Duke's Archives. I think that's the order you're supposed to do it in as far as difficulty goes, but we're going to go ahead and do this so I can knock out the... so I can show you where this Covenant is really quick. I'm not going to join the Covenant, and I'll get more into that once we talk to the Covenant leader, but as you saw, I equipped the Covenant of Artorias ring, and I'm going to go ahead and use the power within to kind of boost me and heal when I get to the bottom. But the thing is I had a lot of trouble with this boss fight. I'm not sure why. I had a ridiculous amount of trouble with him, and I wasted like 10 humanities or something just trying to get to him so I could summon the witch and do this all properly. But the point being is that's why I'm doing this post-narrative. I just decided that I'll record, and then if I defeat them, that I was going to do a post-narration. And look out for this range attack that he does, because it can do a lot of damage. I think I blocked this one. Yeah, I blocked that one. See how much damage that does? You want to come into this boss fight with high physical and high magical defense ratings. I mean, obviously, the Havel's armor has a high defense rating. For physical defense, that is. I'm sorry. Look out for that attack, too. When he glows, he'll smash the ground and leave an AoE that's going to hit everything around it. But I kind of have a small magic defense. If you use Magic Barrier or Great Magic Barrier, if you have enough faith. I didn't have enough faith at this time to do that, so I kind of just winged it. But those also help. And most of his attacks here are just going to be physical, like those easy, cheap ones. So they're not going to do too much damage to you. You can go ahead and just kind of eat those and just wail away on them. You know, I think it's a good sacrifice for that little bit of health, to lose that little bit. But you'll see when you block that, it takes a ton of your stamina away. So sometimes it's just easier to take the hit, like right there, where it did very little damage. And, God, I'm in the garage right now, and there's a fucking cricket, like, chirping away like hell. Hopefully that won't pick it up in the recording. It probably will. So that's the background noise in case you hear that. But the whole point of this, or the whole thing behind this boss fight, the way to beat it, is to take these guys out as quick as possible, because you're going to fight one after the other, each with, like, roughly 20%, 25% of that total health bar. And when you take out one, it makes it much easier, because you can end up, you'll fight like a total of 5 of these guys, I think, 4 or 5 of them, and at one point you can actually end up fighting 4 of them at a time, and that's just ridiculous. At that point, the boss fight becomes way too difficult. Probably can't even, honestly, unless you're like the greatest Dark Souls player ever, you're not going to survive it and win. So anyway, Witch Beatrice is good at distracting the second one that comes in if you're trying to finish up the first one, which she did earlier. She's actually, I think, about to die here really soon, but that's the whole thing behind this boss fight. You want to take them out as quick as possible. See, roughly the entire time I've been playing, I've only had to fight one of them. I think here at the end, the second one will appear, but I only finish off this one, and it ends the fight for me without having to defeat the other one. So anyway, these guys, there goes Witch Beatrice. These guys are the 4 shards. They inherited the 4 shards that Lord Gwyn lost when he tried to save the flame or whatever and preserve the Age of Fire and giants and things like that. So that's what these guys are. And I didn't note earlier, but they also have a grab attack that if they do this like spinny moves, like where they spin around really light, be prepared for a grab attack, because it'll do moderate damage. It does about 30 your health, so it's not super bad. It's not gonna, like, you know, one-hit KO you or anything, but it's good to be able to dodge that, because then it's just wasting time and gives more time for these guys to appear. And as you can see, I'm not being very conservative with my Estus flasks, because, you know, I mean, I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'll have enough if I just keep my health high enough, especially when a second one comes in, because he can kind of sneak attack you like this one did here. But I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off this first one, and that's gonna go ahead and end the boss fight right there. And he's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm dying." So that's how that works. But yeah. Oh, just dropped my lighter. We're gonna go ahead and get that achievement for defeating our first of the 4 Great Lords. And who's this guy? Is that Kingseeker Frampt? What is he doing in the abyss? What are you doing? You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be in Firelink Shrine. Well, fun fact that this is not Kingseeker Frampt. In fact, this is Darkstalker Kath, who's the leader of the Dark Wraiths. And this is how you join the Covenant of the Dark Wraiths, is by talking to him while you're in the Abyss. And you can only do this if you have not placed the Lord Vessel yet. As you recall, I have not placed the Lord Vessel yet, because I wanted to show this off. I'm not going to join the Covenant, because if you join the Covenant, that means you're siding with Kath. And Frampt will leave, and he'll become your new guy, or whatever. He actually gives a little bit of the backstory, too, which is really cool.
I can guide thee and illuminate the truth. The truth I shall share without sentiment. After the advent of fire, the ancient lords found the 3 souls, but your progenitor found a 4th, unique.
So he talks about a unique soul, the dark soul. Dun dun dun.
The dark soul and waited for fire to subside. And soon.
Remember, your ancestor's the furtive pygmy, which is just a really small giant, because there were only giants. There were no humans. There was just a small giant. And he waited for the fire to subside so he could kind of create the humans. So the furtive pygmy gave birth to the humans.
Lord Gwyn trembled at the dark, clinging to his age of fire and in dire fear of humans.
This is all completely optional. If you already turned in the soul or the Lord Vessel to Frampt, then you will not be. He just won't appear. Kath just won't appear at all. You're screwed. So you can join him now after this. I'm gonna do this while he's talking, but you can join him after he gets done with this conversation. I'll also recap on what he said. But you can join him after this conversation. And if you do, then Frampt will leave. And the reason I didn't do that, the reason I didn't join it, is because when Frampt leaves, you lose the ability to sell items. You can sell items to Frampt. You're able to do that. So instead of, I don't know, instead of joining the Covenant and getting that achievement, which you can get on a second playthrough easily if you want to go through a second time, then by all means just do this part like this. But I wanted to have the ability to sell items. Plus, I don't know, I like Frampt better. This guy's he's cool, but I just like Frampt better. You know? I enjoy him. So that's why I didn't place the Lord Vessel yet, and that way I can show you how to get to this Covenant and all that prior to that. So I'm going to say no right here. He's not going to like that very much. The rest he does, he just bitches. But basically what he said was that Lord Gwyn is trying to keep the Age of Fire going, which he's barely able to do, and our destiny is to replace him. According to Frampt, Kingseeker Frampt is to replace him and keep the Age of Fire going for the Giants. What Darkstalker Kath is saying is that we need to not light the fire and walk away. We need to destroy Gwyn, walk away so we can usher in the Age of Dark, aka the Age of Humans, and we become the Dark Lord ourselves of that era. So that's going to be a choice that we have to make at the end of the game, and I'm going to save the end of the game for what choice I'm going to make. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do early on. You'll see that at the end of the game, but I'm going to go ahead and warp back to the Firelink Shrine, as I'm doing right now, and we're going to go ahead and see Kingseeker Frampt and talk to him and finally place the Lord Vessel. I also want to note that I'm going to go ahead off camera and level up and stuff. I'm going to boost my vitality to 25 to even that out. So that'll be at 25. My endurance will be at 35, and then I'm going to put the rest into my faith. And I'm going to start building my faith now. I think I'm going to become more of a faith build over the dexterity. I may put a few points into dexterity here and there, but I'm going to go ahead and start building into faith, because that's the direction I want to go. For the most part, those are going to be the only 2 attributes I'm going to put points in from now on, unless something special comes up where I have to put into the other ones. But let's go ahead and see what Frompt has to say here.
After 1,000 years, it is you. It is really you.
And I actually walk away from this part because, I don't know, I was just trying to walk around and get a better view of him, but he says the same thing, so that's what that was.
Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now...
Yeah, he'll automatically take you down here if you talk to him, too, before, if you have the Lord Vessel and you talk to him. So he automatically grabs you and pulls you down into the Kiln of the First Flame, where you're going to place the Lord Vessel. Another reason why I didn't talk to him. But I'm going to go ahead and, after this, I'm going to go ahead and allot my points into my stats, like I said I did. I'm also going to repair all of my equipment and break down, or sell a bunch of items to Kingseeker Frompt to get rid of those and get more souls and level up as much as possible. I'm also going to do a little bit of trading with Snuggly the Crow off camera, I think. I might not, but I think I am, because Snuggly has the last dragon scale that we need. And once we get that last dragon scale, we can finally upgrade our Drake Sword to +5 and max it out. We will be replacing the Drake Sword eventually. I'm going to start building a weapon down the Divine Path. If that's not your build, then go ahead and keep using the Drake Sword, or maybe you've experimented with some other stuff yourself. But I'm going to start going down the Divine Path. We're also going to be replacing our armor here eventually. We have the armor. It's the Dark Iron or whatever. Dark Iron armor, something like that. So we'll be equipping that eventually as well. Keep note of that. I'm going to wait until I max it out, though, however, before I do that, because right now Havel's armor is better than what the lowest grade of... It's not going to be better than Havel's armor until like the last 2 grades of it. So, I mean, if you don't have the resources and souls, then no biggie. They're honestly pretty much the same. The Iron armor will have more physical defense and more fire defense. Havel's has more poise and more like curse resistance. I think the Iron armor has more bleed resistance. So it's kind of swapping it, but I'm taking it for the more physical resistance, which I appears to, in my opinion, be the most important defense that you want to have against in this game. So all these gateways are opening up to the other 4. So the 4 kings are the only Great Lord that you can fight without placing the Lord Vessel. But all those, opened up the areas to the other 3 Great Lords, the Duke's Archives, the Demon Ruins, and the Catacombs, or the Tomb of Giants. So I just went ahead and offered the soul of the 4 knights to him, because there's nothing else you can do with it. That's all you can do that soul for. Let's go ahead and talk to him again really quick.
Very well. As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the great soul of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Grave Lord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath the Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel.
Alright, so that's all he has to say.
Are you ready?
I'm going to go back to Firelink Shrine now. I am also going to, next episode, visit the Sunlight Altar, because now we can access that covenant. Once you have 25 faith, you can access that covenant, and it's going to give us a lightning spear, I believe, or sunlight spear or something. It's going to be great. Alright, it's going to help our character. I want to visit that covenant because it's very important for my build, or it assists my build very well. So that's another reason. So I'm going to start the next episode off doing that, and then afterwards we'll be exploring the Catacombs next, which sounds good to me. That also has a Divine Ember, a very large Divine Ember, and it's more Divine-oriented and stuff. And like I said, it's the easiest of the 4 places to go to, so we're going to go ahead and visit that one. But I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here at this bonfire. So thank you for watching. Please leave me a like. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. I'd like to hear it. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.